What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ghost Plays here. Welcome to another great video. Today we are going to go do a review on every suit in this game, and which one I think is my favorite, and which one I think is the best, and which suit ability is my favorite. So you can tell right now I'm using the one that you get, the white spider suit right now. I'm just gonna use it for right now. Just swing, clear everything, and the suit power you get with it is the battle focus. The hybrid biomembrane rapidly generates focus for a short time. It's a good one if you want to if you want to boost your things so you can take down enemies, do the special takedowns when you hold triangle and circle together, and it makes a specific takedown, like in the little corner. It's like that, those finishing moves. But that's one of them. And then you have this one, the classic suit that's damaged. This is one you use when you first start off the game, and he has to take it to Dr. Octavius's office and get it repaired, and he gets this one instead because that's what he made. But this is what the suit looks like, undamaged, repaired. It's the classic suit from the comic book series. It's really good. This one has Web Blossom. Is when you leap into the air and web everything in sight. That's what I like to use. If you've seen my streams with it when I'm taking down things, it is the suit that it's this classic suit, and it's my favorite ability, suit power. I like that suit power. It's really good. But let's keep moving. This one right here is for the Noir suit. Noir, I can't say the word of it, but it's a good suit. It's like a really classic. It's when Spider-Man, is hunting down for people for revenge. It's like a really classic old comic book series. It's really good. The suit power is enemies no longer can call you for a backup when alerted. So you activate it and you take down people silently. It does not activate anybody. Nobody's like, oh, what? So it technically prevents them from coming around and hearing you. So it's a really good suit if you want to stay quiet. I recommend it, and it looks pretty sick though, to be honest, but it's not my favorite. It works if you want to use it, but that's not what I use, but it's up to you, definitely. Next suit is the Scarlet suit. The Scarlet suit comes with the holo decoy. It prevents, it puts extra things up there for people think, oh, that's you, and they come and attack them, and they don't even move. I like the Scarlet suit's a really cool suit. I like the eyes on it. It's pretty cool, but I'm like, I don't know. It's not my favorite for sure, but I like it. I like the sweatshirt thing he has going on right there. It's really cool if you like this kind of full red scheme. It looks like Carnage a little bit, but Carnage is like a full bleed on something. But that's one of those. The next one we got is Spider Armor Mark II suit. It's a really good suit. I don't think I've used it in the game yet, but yeah, this is the it's a really good suit. It prevents from it's a mechanical polarized armor plating makes suits temporarily bulletproof against all enemies, even snipers. So technically any bullet you get shot at by or anything like that does not affect you. You don't lose your health, and it's really useful if you don't want to get shot all the time. It's a cool looking suit. It looks kind of like a Japanese thing because of the neck collar thing. When you look at the collar, it looks like a Japanese looking thing, but it's pretty cool. The next one is the Secret War suit. This one's a really cool suit. I like the back spider on it, the blue spider. It's pretty cool. I don't like the red webbing thing. It's not really right. If they made the webbing white, it'd be really cooler, but it's fine. It's whatever they've made it with. But this suit discharges an amplified EMP buildup to stun enemies and disable their weapons. So technically, it stops them from it prevents their guns from working. If you played the Batman Arkham Knight system, you get the disruptor. You shoot the disruptor at their guns, and it stops their guns from working. It's technically what that is, but it's like a big old blast of it. It's a really good suit. I like it, and this one is, everybody knows this suit, the Homecoming suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. It's a really cool suit, guys, and it calls in a Spider Bro to temporarily aid in combat. It's really helpful if you want to use that, and yeah, it's really good. And come on, but yeah, it's a good suit. If you've seen the movie, you understand what the suit is. This one is the Negative suit. So if you know Mr. Negative, this is his type of suit. If you this type of one of his guys, you just technically just shoot off a big wave, a Negasonic wave, disrupt everybody, and technically takes a lot of damage for other people and knocks them out immediately. I think I haven't used it yet, but it looks pretty cool. The suit looks pretty nice. It's like the regular one that you get from when you repair your suit. It's the same thing but differently. This one we got the electric punch suit, the electric insulated suit. This one, technically, it's like you activate it, and every punch you get, you electrocute everybody. It's really cool. It takes out like a lot of damage to other people, so you don't have to hit them so much, and you can focus on other people at once too. It's really useful if you want to do that, but it depends on how you want to fight and all that. So let's move on to the Spider-Punk suit. You get this on pre-order, or you can get it when the thing comes out. You have got the rock out suit power. It's called, it blasts enemies with waves of light righteous sounds. It's like he just goes a big old sound with it, and it's technically like the Negasonic wave, the negative wave thing. It's technically like that, but I think it deals like a lot more damage, and it's very classic. This one was a very classic suit. It's a comic book series. It was really good. I used to see it a little bit in some streams, but I changed it right after. And yeah. So now we got the wrestler suit. Now this one's a good one. This one, suit ability, it web throws enemies without having to web them up. I like how the suit looks. It's so cool, but you can tell it has a classic Spider-Man web shooters. It looks so cool. But it's a really cool suit. It's the one he first started off with when he started playing, like when he started doing things that went earn money. It's a really classic suit. I like it a lot. It tells you how much he was dedicated to trying to get into the thing to just earn money. It's really cool. Oh, sorry. But let's move on to the next one. We got the Fear Itself suit. This one is really cool. It has an assistive nanomusculator temporarily deals massive damage. So like every hit you deal is like an instant like takedown. It's really cool. The gauntlet things, I don't really like it. It looks kind of weird, but it depends on how you want to fight. Really, if you want to fight like this, you can. It's really useful if you want to take down people really fastly. I just didn't like the gauntlets of it and the color scheme. I just don't like it. But yeah, it's just the assistive nanomusculator temporarily deals massive damage. Suit fear. This is all it is. And this is the stealth suit. Now this one's a cool suit. I use this a little bit. It's a blur projectile, so like if they come into your little area, they cannot see nothing, and you can hit them like crazy. And it's like an invisibility thing around them, so they can't see nothing on the inside where you are. And it's really useful if you don't want to be detected. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, it's a good suit. The Spider Armor Mark III suit. It's technically like this, it's technically just like this one, but this one it's a dynamic semi-liquid smart metal crystallizes to reflect all bullets except for sniper rounds back at the shooter. So this one technically, any ones that are dealt from rifles and pistols are like when they shoot you, it reflects back at them and hits them. But when you get hit by a sniper, it doesn't help you at all. It doesn't take any. It takes your damage away. I mean, takes your health away. It's a really cool suit. I like the technology of it. It looks pretty sick. The red and the black. It looks like Spectre from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if you can tell. The backplate, the mask, and everything looks just like his. But that's a really cool suit. I like it. And then we get to the Spider-Man 2099. This suit technically puts a low gravity mode, so if you hit people in the air, they stay in the air floating, and you do too. And you can go down there and fling them up and like do stuff. It's really cool if you like to do that kind of stuff and just make it fun. It's really cool if you want to do that. I really like this suit. I like the blue and red, but I don't like the chest piece of it, the skull thing. I don't like it that much, but it's depending on the story is. Then we get to the Spider-Man Infinity War Spider Armor Iron Spider suit. This one, if you've seen the Infinity War movie, it technically it shoots out his extended arms to like deal more damage, and yeah, it's like a multiple thing. So like if they try to hit you, you don't get hit, and like, well, I think you can still get hit, but like it's a faster reactive time because then they can help you deal more damage and all that. It's a really cool suit. I didn't like the spider design of it and the gold. I was just like, It's not staying to the heart of Spider-Man. I don't like it that much because I've never seen this in any of the Spider-Man comics. I've seen the Spider armor, but like not like this. But that's a good suit. The velocity suits when you get the first day pre-order. Like if you pre-ordered it, you get the suit right away. Everybody knows that. It's a really good, cool suit. I liked it a lot. I use it a few times in the story. If you remember seeing my streams, it's really good. It's a micro gyros. Nope, I didn't click it. So micro gyros allows for faster sprinting and real-time movement transfers knockdown enemies. So like when you activate it and you can run faster than you usually do, and you can knock down enemies like you have a big old force field in front of you. It's really cool. It's really helpful. You just want to take down enemies really fastly. Fast, not fastly. Fast. It's really good. And then we get Spider Armor Mark IV. This one, experimental magnetic waves generate an energy shield that temporarily absorbs all damage. So any damage you get from guns, snipers, grenades, people trying to come up and hit you, it technically protects you from all things until your thing runs out. It's really cool. I liked it a lot. I didn't use it as much as I would have, but it's a really good suit. I should have used it in the last boss fight, but I didn't. Let's go to the Spirit Spider. This one looks kind of weird. I would never expect that, but it looks like a Ghost Rider a little bit, but like a Spider-Man form. The Spirit Fire channels unstable waves of damage, electro energy from somewhere. So like like you're like literally like rage mode is what technically it is. It's really cool if you want to use that, and yeah. Now we get to the White Spider 2099 suit. It's a really cool looking suit. I liked it. I used it a little bit in the stream last time. I think I was in the stream with everybody, but I just stream I just finished after this video, before this video, and the suit power of it is a ventilated concussion technology and temporarily sends enemies flying with every attack. It's like a big old boom, like Shocker's things. It's like that, just a little bit different. It's just like his way of like adapting to the technology. It's really cool. And then we got the classic comic book suit. This suit technically is just like, the suit power of it is insult your enemies. Like you click it and you say stuff about them and it makes them mad, and it's funny. Like you hear him what he says, it's hilarious. I love it. It definitely looks so classic. I like how it looks. And this is like beginning of the Spider-Man comic suit. It looks so sick. I loved it. Yeah, let's move on to this Last Stand suit. Now, the Last Stand suit is an unrelenting fury. Enemies cannot block or interpret your attacks even if they have shields. So anything you deal to them, they cannot stop you. Guns, shields, big dudes, it don't matter. They can't hit you. Oh, they can hit you, but like it won't stop you from hitting them. Like you can literally just hit through the shields and all that. It's a really cool suit. It's like he's a big old, he's a construction worker. He just has a leather jacket and just puts a max on him. He's already ready. It's pretty cool. This one I just unlocked. If you remember, I just finished my thing. 100% game completion. This one's hilarious. It's just him in his underwear. The spider undies. But his suit power for this is everyone goes down in one hit. So like, everybody you hit goes down in one hit. But the one letdown of it is that you go down in one hit as well. Like, you get hit. If you get hit once when you activate it, you'll be dead right off the bat. It's a cool suit. I don't like it though. I mean, it's just, it's really perverted looking, kind of, if you like it way. This one, Spider-Man Homecoming again. Oh, it doesn't have a suit power. I'm gonna keep it on. This one doesn't have a suit power, but this is the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming and the Spider-Man Civil War, if you remember. This is a suit that he used and when he made himself until Stark came by and gave him this suit when they went to Civil War, and he used it in Homecoming, and then he had to go back to this suit in the Homecoming movie to adapt to what he had to because of what Stark had done. And then this one is the anti-ox suit. You use this in the end of the game. It's a really nice suit. I liked it a lot. I've used it a little bit. If you remember last stream, I just took a little thumbnail for it. I don't think I can be able to load it up, but it was a cool little picture I made out of it. The suit power for this is distributed nano mesh continuously refills current gadget shots. So any of your gadgets that you've used, you can activate it and it refills your gadgets all the way up to where you can keep using them. It's really useful if you like to use your gadgets all the time. And yeah. Now this is the last suit. You get this from the Black Cat DLC you get when you pre-order, or if you bought it on pre-order. I bought the collector's edition, so I got it early. This is the suit that Black Cat made for him. It's really cool. It has like the nails like a cat on it and everything. It's kind of weird, but it's the dark suit. It has no shoot power, exactly, so you can add whatever suit power you want to it, and it's really cool if you want to do all that. And yeah, that's all the stuff I use. My favorite suit would definitely have to be the technically just this one. It's my favorite suit out of all of them. I like this suit, but my all-time favorite, what I've always loved, was definitely just the classic comic book, dude. You can't go wrong with that classic stuff, but it's my favorite one, definitely. This one's definitely one I like to use a lot. I like to use that and the Web Blossom thing. This one, it goes with this suit. It's technically the same the classic suit, it's just like, you know, more like today, not comic book version. This is definitely like my favorite kind of stuff, dude. Guys, I really like it. Yeah. And we got all the things. I don't have all of them unlocked. I'm probably going to unlock them after this video and do it myself. But, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all later for the next one. Adios, guys.